We're going live. We're going live. And we're live. Yes, look at this lovely, enchanting screen we have here. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? It says connection is lost because it is. Because the server that I was going to have us go on to decided to close right before we started the live stream. Because things are so nice. Yes, I know, right? So yeah, so this is the plan. But we will be on a live Minecraft server momentarily. But I must wait for it to restart because it randomly decided let us do what we want. So it's fun, you know. It's great. Yeah, so let's see. So we have Tyler, we have Mia, we have Fang, we have Luna, we have G4. All these lovely people, yes, which is lovely. Yes, Drifty is also here somewhere. I've not seen his... Oh, they must be saying things in the chat and I just haven't seen them yet. And there's Honey Pie. Hello. Yes. Yeah, Smart Rhino. Mm-hmm. It was totally planned. Yes, so totally planned. Oh, look, it's the Zoomy boy. I'm pretty sure he was in that first sequence with being Robot Rhino for that scene that I recorded. He was the one who said egg. Guess that's what you do. Yay, hey Kuno, good to see you. We'll be starting momentarily. As you can see, this lovely screen is interesting. We had the server going, but it wasn't. But we're just coming off of our premiere of the Minecraft Lab Season 2 finale. That's a very good question. That's one of the things we will answer as we talk here in our live stream. Yes. Precisely, yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, 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 all the yeses. QMA. So, alright, there we go. There's the server little pingy telling me that we can begin joining now. So, hooray. This is Rhino on my personal private recording server. I'm going to you'll see some notes with things. So this is the shot that I used here. See, look, the shot I used for recording the cinematic. I added these little torches in to improve the lighting back here. But yeah, this is the wedding scene you guys just witnessed. Look at that, isn't it lovely? And these are the NPCs of our dear friends. Look at Kerbot. Look into Kerbot's soulless eye. It's beautiful. Who needs eyes when you have Kerbot? Yes, let me quickly. Oh yes, good plan. So you can be in the right size. Otherwise you will be disproportionate. And disproportionatism is a problem. I'm pulling the stream up on my phone because it won't help me to have it on the computer because I have my streaming or my recording size for my Minecraft right now. But look at this loveliness. Yes, these three lovely people. And then you can see my inventory. Look at all the junk I have in here. I don't even know what's relevant and what's not relevant. That's the hard part sometimes. It's like you just get all this stuff and you don't want to get rid of things because you're worried that you might have them from something you were doing. And you're like, what the heck's going on? But most of the time it's just useless junk. But anyways, here. I will continue to load up the stream because I accidentally pressed Gmail instead of YouTube. But look, it's the lab! It's right here! It's in the same place! Isn't that lovely? We're going to be sitting here, we're going to navigate this lovely thing together. Because I don't think any of you have ever gotten the privilege of looking at the Minecraft Lab world. At least from the same standpoint. We see, oh, there's the live stream, okay. Whee! Jump into the pond. Like a boss. Let's look at this lovely little place. There's still lots of broken things in here because it's not been cleaned up. Hello there. How's it going, little Rhinodragon? Oh, that's good. I'm so glad to hear it. Oh, we got the question. Question, how are you? From Lucian Blackwolf. Mm-hmm. It's true. I know it is kind of surreal when you're like, all that time went by, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, everything's normal. Am I the only one who can't hear Rhino? You should be able to, because he's there. He might just be really soft. Can't hear Hi Maswell. Can you not hear him? What? What's my Streamlabs doing? Does that mean you haven't heard Zoomy Boy this whole entire time either? Yeah. They just think I'm talking to myself. I didn't have my thing set properly. Try speaking now. There you go. Now they can hear you. Okay, Rhino, can you come back over here and we'll just repeat that whole thing over again?
Okay. So, as I was saying, guys,
yes.
In real life, I feel perfectly fine, but in my Minecraft self, I don't know how to feel. You know, because 6 months have passed, and yeah, I have no idea what happened in them 6 months. Like, what did happen?
I don't know yet, honestly, and I think one of the things that I guess to answer the first question that I'm sure all y'all are thinking, are we going to have a season 3 of Minecraft Lab? For all intents and purposes, Ryan and I are definitely interested in doing it, but we might make some changes depending, because as it's been a long time since we've last recorded Minecraft Lab. We like what we have here, and obviously we built this house as a set with our friends to kind of create an environment, but our friend Olter has talked with us a number of times of getting a different kind of map, and then just working out kind of all the details of what we still want to do. We had a game plan, but then those kind of got skewed once plans changed. Also, before I forget, since Penguino did that, Zoomy Boy, thank you for your donation of $2. Can we have that Real Zoom guy guest star in season 3? It depends. We'll find out one day. And Penguino, thank you for the $10 donation. Thank you for the $10 donation from you. Saying since I wasn't here last week, have double. Also, Rhino, you know what to do.
Yeah, see, he's only to $10, which means I guess I've got to
yes,
do the slipper shops.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am. Perfect.
That's one, but he wanted 2.
Oh no. Perfect. You guys catch that? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, we all caught it. Yep. Mm-hmm. For sure. Are you allowed to join the server? Well, if you're an actor and you already have access to the server and the mods, you're welcome to come on the server and hang out with us if you want.
It's just that we right now, we don't want people to know like the actual IP to the server. Otherwise, when we do a recording on here, and someone randomly has the IP, we don't want someone to come in and interrupt recording.
Yes, precisely. So we try to keep it, at least minimally private here. I'm gonna just clean up this a little bit while we're here anyway, because we don't need this to be so messy in the same way as it used to be.
Is there any plotline you want to follow for season 3? Right now we don't have sort of like a plotline. It would probably go and follow maybe like what we've been doing from like season 1, which is like take suggestions of doing lab experiments. But then of course there's been some ideas me and Kano have thought like we might venture into our pasts.
Yeah, no, exactly, and kind of like especially because there's a whole lot of story to do with Rhino's whole backstory and like where he was as a dragon and like what's his purpose.
Yeah, because of course, because I was a dead dragon by the time he picked me up.
Yeah. Exactly.
And of course, you can know Kano and from his being in college, being know his parents, his actual parents that he's spoken of but never actually shown.
Precisely. So there's a lot of details we have that we had thought about talking about. It was just a matter of again like really making sure that we have the time and the ability to do that and really invest in the projects. Because, like I said, we have a lot of things in mind. It's just a matter of can we commit to doing them.
Yeah. Also, on the question of what do you use to record, I used to use Fraps, but then for some reason, like, that's why the video came out a bit longer than it originally should have, because Fraps decided it didn't want to ever record my screen again. It wanted to just record the audio with a black screen.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, yeah, Yandere Kano.
Yes.
But yeah, like I didn't have to go to OBS, which is why it's not like 1080p anymore. It's more 720p.
Yeah.
Although of course the recording messed up. Well, the editing sort of messed up.
Mm.
Which was Kano's bit at the beginning. He sent it to me, and it was at 480p.
Yes.
So it messed up the dimensions, and I didn't realize it until I rendered it. I was like, wait a second, why is that scene perfectly fit, but all the other scenes are just massive? And then I realized, oh, it's trying to... Oh, Premiere Pro is trying to accommodate for that scene because I put that scene in first.
Yes. So, yeah. One of those fun times, I have to say, because I'm a youngster. But yeah, and then I use OBS to record my stuff. Which is why I typically... Yeah, I mean, I have better FPS now than I used to for most everything, which is nice.
Also, if you didn't realize as well, that's the first Minecraft lab video that I edited with different background music, because if you look at all my other perspectives, I usually just put in one background music, which was recommended. Well, Gizzy said to get like a happy music, and so that was the music that I chose, and I kept using.
It's the same one.
It's because I'm not good at choosing background music. I can edit, I just can't depict what music is right.
It takes a different talent in some ways, and I don't mind picking up music because it's just I enjoy it. It's fun. Interesting. I just realized that upstairs we have regular glass for the windows, but not panes, and then upstairs we have panes for the glass.
I thought did we add anything to the wall for the finale?
Oh, I see. So I did. I think I may have come in here and added something after, although it had the wrong skin.
Yeah, you did. You added you added a G4 skin.
I use OBS Studios for my recordings, although right now I'm using Streamlabs to stream Tempt A, just because I knew it'd work and I thought it'd be fun. See, look, it's our wall of memories. Every one of these is a specific marker. I'm not sure if you've noticed this, but from each of the episodes we've done. So we have 22 different items here.
I mean, ignore why there's the Sally head, a G4 head there.
Yes, because the Sally skin's not there, which is really sad. This is also why instead of the vampire skin, we have our friend Rogue's skin head there instead.
I mean, of course, as well, for some reason, when I was uploading the video yesterday, I looked at the playlist for season 2, and for some reason, it added episode 10 into the playlist 3 times.
Oh no!
So I had to delete 2 of them.
That's so nuts, man.
It's like, well, you couldn't get enough of part 1 already. Let's get it 2 more times.
Oh goodness, yes. So much yes, but yeah. So this is the whole bottom lab area. Obviously, you guys are probably, at least some of you are probably familiar with it. I remember these were just a fun thing when I accidentally world edited something and I happened to make these happen, and I just loved the look because it's just pistons without the tops. But I kept it because I thought it was really cool. I think it adds
and of course the random thing where it says place syringe here, but we actually haven't placed syringes in a while.
Nope. We do still have the chandelier, a potion of strength, thick brown cup, and music disc in there. Because thick browns are the best. Also, Last of Us Part 2 comes out in 5 days. That's nuts. I never played through Last of Us, but I heard a lot of amazing things about it, and I'm pretty sure I watched a number of playthroughs with it.
I mean, some of these things that we haven't, like... well, there's a couple of things in this lab that we haven't even touched or talked about, which was the test tubes. And do I know why they're here? No. They're just here for aesthetic. It's just aesthetic, that's what it is.
Exactly. Well, part of just again, when we had certain episodes. One of the things we tried to do, at least with the first parts, is that we would ask people for ideas of what to do for episodes, and then we create the series based on that. Like we would take ideas, and then do different experiments based on what the viewers had asked us to do. And we kind of went off on a bit of a tangent with our yandere stuff to see how that would go. And it wasn't awful. But
it wasn't kind of a tangent. We sort of back in season 1, we of course was doing the bits where we go around. You created me, and then we took a thing which was, I think, you turned me big.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, we added in Sarah in episode 3 where the house explodes.
Yes.
2 episodes of building the house. Then we took more ideas, and of course we brought Sarah back for the finale, season 1.
Mm-hmm.
I explode. Season 2, episode 1, you try and find me, and then you give me faulty brain. And then, of course, we did more suggestions, from the comments, until we then went also on a roleplay tangent.
Yeah.
Of course, with me getting more and more infected. If you see the videos from like Kano's perspectives, you could see that the eyes themselves were getting more and more red. And of course, we were planning that. I mean, I didn't want, in my perspectives, to change the red coloring yet until I was fully, lost at that point. Which is why, of course, in the finale, you see the red flickering on and off.
Yes.
That was the reason of like me showing that I'm trying to fight back against the brain.
Yes, exactly. And also, Taylor, you are pretty cool yourself, I gotta say. Sylvie, I don't know if another baby episode will ever happen. And that's crazy that you had to go to school, Mia. That's pretty nuts. And Ash, congratulations. Yeah. Happy birthday for your... That would have been 3 days ago? 2 days ago. Wow, so yours was on Friday. Nice. Well, happy birthday then.
Exactly, happy birthday. And, yeah. About the baby episode, I don't think we will, because, of course, what happened with, like... After we uploaded our baby episode, it was fine, but then, of course, YouTube had its, like, guidelines with, like, child content, and, of course, adding another baby episode might be against the guidelines. So, we don't want to go against them.
Yeah, we'll be cautious for sure about where we want to go. Because that's the other thing, too. Like, when we started Minecraft Lab, not that we didn't have inappropriate content, because we didn't want that to happen. But certainly one of Rhino's favorite weapons is his emerald gun that he uses. And obviously we'll probably maintain that for the most part, but, like, to some extent, like, that can get, like... It's demonetizable, or even just, like, it's not well for kids, and so then you just don't want to have things happen that are... bad for the content. But yeah, so I guess as it kind of feel free to ask us questions as we go about this, and we'll just keep talking about different things as we show around the whole map and all that. You guys already pretty much saw the house, which is it's pretty much the same thing. But yeah, with like we said,
I mean, yeah. Mm-hmm. Here you go. Yeah, you go.
Okay. Well,
okay. I'm gonna interject real fast.
Oh,
hi. My Zoom is here.
Oh, Zoomy is in the sky. He's talking to us. What do you have to say?
Anyway, but back to the whole. Back when y'all were talking about deciding music and how Rhino sucks at that.
Mm-hmm.
It brings me back to when I was editing the first part of the finale.
Oh, that's right, because you did that for me when you were here.
It's because Kanoka had to go to his internship and his mom was at work, so I was alone in his house editing a video.
Yes, he was bored. He wanted something to do, so he's like, "Here, I'll edit this for you." And I was like, "Okay."
And I did.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really fun to pick out different background music. I have rewatched that first part of the finale so many times that I remember 90% of the dialogue.
Wow.
Just to pinpoint what music worked where.
Yes. I gotcha.
Yeah, so that was always
and Zumi's contribution to our lovely Minecraft Lab series has definitely been appreciated. And I'm really thankful that he helped us to keep it going when it was sort of in a rut.
Especially with all the other voice actors, we've had quite a couple of voice actors. Of course, we've had Lippy who voiced Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
We had G4 who voiced Sally. We had, I think it was Rogue who voiced Trashman.
No, that was Dan.
Oh, that was that. No, Rogue was, I think, Mr. Bat.
Yes,
when he was human.
was the vampire. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Of course, we had Fang as Smart Rhino. Who played the other rhinos?
We had Kirby as a rhino. We had Grizzly as a rhino.
Oh, yeah,
I'm pretty
seriously.
sure Luna was a rhino, but she didn't talk, and Ultra was a rhino, and he didn't talk
Yeah, but-
either.
Of course, we also had Kirby as Kerbot.
Yes. And I know, yeah, and G4 obviously was Sally. And she also was, did we ever have the episode with the professor? I think we did. Right? Where my professor came to visit, and that was also played by G4.
Can't remember who played as your professor. That was the episode, I think, when we all turned babies, I think.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Mm-hmm. See, I
I'm
think
still
G4
waiting
was
for
there.
my cameo in the show.
I mean, again, it's the hard part, just like finding the right parts to have people fill, and when we were recording things, was the tricky
Oh,
part.
I know. I don't mind at all. I was fine being a robot rhino.
Rivara knows always a silent one. Will he ever get a voice? Don't know.
Well, that was who it was.
I mean-
The professor was Grizzly, so I guess there was another person. When did I thought I had an episode. Maybe I just had it in mind with Professor Lesned, and this never happened.
Yeah,
I think it was season 1.
Like-
Is that season 1? Oh, man,
could be.
it's been so
But
long.
like, giving like, conjures myself like with Robot Rhino, like giving him a voice would be cool. But there's also that thing where Robot Rhino's always been silent. So you know, if you remove that, it sort of like takes away a bit of him.
yeah,
It
because
takes away more of the comedy of it.
well, in some ways, it was also for me at least as a body actor. I have this appreciation for being able to actually like talk in that void, because when you're talking in normal setting, for example, like people are listening to us but they can't hear. But for example, if Luna or Fang says something, oh, sorry, it's been a long day. I was helping out with worship team at my church this morning early, and then just doing other things, so I'm a bit tired today. But anyways, but like they can talk and we'll see everything they say, even as Rhino and I are talking. And so it's a powerful role to have the ability to talk in a void where no one else can speak. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Robot Rhino turns human. Again, that could be an idea. Like for an episode, you know, we haven't turned human for a day. I mean, we don't know where season 3 is going to go at this point. So far, we're still deciding whether we want to either carry on sort of like what we've been doing, or sort of maybe split like the season up between me and Kano, where we both try and find our paths.
Mm-hmm. So the one time I talked was over a year ago. Yup. But yeah, no, it's one of those things where I guess straightforward question. With Minecraft Lab, we're definitely still interested in wanting to record it. It's just a matter of, again, getting those ideas drafted up. We want to try and have some sort of overarching storyline, which is why we did the whole Yandere thing, which I think was somewhat interesting, but it was just difficult for us to figure out how do we record something that's, short but funny, but at the same time still maintaining a deeper story connection.
But also a way to show how that there's a progression, and in terms of like the way that Rhino sort of like gets more insane by the minute, as well as like trying to show ways of like you're trying to help stop this, which of course was like one of the big issues when creating season's 2 storyline.
Yeah.
I mean, you finally got to see Yandere Rhino. You know, you didn't get it for Yandere.
Yep, this is the Yandere Rhino for sure, except not for Ray, for Sally, which is much.
Yandere Rhino is sort of a bit like, he's more like aggressive when it comes to like threatening with his weapon, but less so like actually using the weapon, and also is more non-insane compared to Kano, who actually did use his weapons and also looked very insane, especially in the way he acted and sounded.
Yeah.
So of course you can see there's 2 different Yanderes.
No, exactly. So it's again different takes, different series, and the hope is that we will continue to do Minecraft Lab stuff. Something I've thought about in my head, at least, is, because we have this live stream format that we like to do, and the thing is I can live stream from home now, so we have a lot of other opportunities available to us. There may be times when we can record an episode, we can live stream an episode. or do more Premiere type style things, we can all interact and work together and chat together.
Because that was our first premiere.
Yes, I know, which is weird. Like, you think we would have done more, but at least we did some with Yandere, but not with Minecraft Lab.
No, we did it on Cast.
Oh,
We didn't do it on. We didn't premiere it on YouTube. We actually just watched it in a group,
true.
like on a thing called Cast, which is where like you take a video once it's posted.
Hmm.
Do you think your acting has gone up from another level from MC Lab? I feel like the way MC Lab started, it's gone up in terms of how we've managed to, not in the way of acting-ish, but more so the way of like how we've edited it and how the story should play out.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the series where we showed more acting and progression in terms of that was, of course, Yandere itself.
Yeah.
Rather than Minecraft Lab, because Minecraft Lab was that series where it was our baby, but it was more so the series where it was just, for the laughs and getting comments from people to do stuff on me,
Mm-hmm.
It was never intended to be sort of like a roleplay story arc like Yandere was.
Yes, precisely. It was a very different kind of a thing. Also, hello, Midnight.
Yes, hello, Midnight.
But yeah, so I mean, from my standpoint, I think that my improv certainly improved from doing Minecraft Lab, just because I had to work on my feet a little more with the ideas we came up with and thinking of creative ways to fulfill them. But yeah, compared to Yandere, Minecraft Lab was meant to be our comedy series, our lighthearted sort of like it was meant to be a series we could record whatever. And then what ended up happening is that we put so much time into producing some things that when we would get to it, all of a sudden, it'd be like, what? Like we waited 6-8 months before we posted the next section.
Yeah.
So I think that in some ways, like if we had really stuck to what our original plan was, where we tried to make it more about just us and having it so we could just be the ones in the call at all times and do that. But it's hard because having other people around gives you more things to interact with. When it's just Rhino and I, it's really easy for it to get dry at times when it comes to role playing, because you don't have a lot of things to go off of, and so figuring out how to manage it all out.
Yeah, like if you have just me and Kano, like, of course, like the way we act is very interesting, but like without adding people, of course, you wouldn't have the Sarahs, you wouldn't have the Sallys, and doing the experiments all the time, just the experiments with just me and Kano, would kind of get stale. Like, not because you need like characters to come in and do something to freshen up,
yes,
like the series. Otherwise, it would just be a series where we just record us goofing around, but of course, it would get stale after a certain amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
Which, of course, is why we added in stupid characters like Sarah.
Yes.
We added in interesting characters like.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I feel like.
You go.
I feel like. Okay, with Minecraft Lab, the funnest video that we've recorded in the 2 seasons, personally for me, was the Rhino deciding to clone himself.
Mm.
And the reason why I like that is because I found it funny how people tried to portray me in different ways, like smart Rhino, girl Rhino, and it's like, would I really act like that if I was, say, that smart, or if I was female,
Mm-hmm. It was definitely that was a fun episode for sure.
I mean, of course, I decided to edit in many other rhinos, and then, of course, record myself with one line, and then put it on like loops, sounding like many rhinos saying it at the same time.
Mm-hmm. It was nuts.
In different pitches.
Yeah, and I think that's actually one area where I can say for sure with Minecraft Lab, especially, I feel like our editing got better over time, because the fact that we genuinely did care about it. we did different things. We tried different things, tried to make new effects happen. And we did some of that with Yandere. I know I did a little more with that Yandere series in terms of editing. But Minecraft Lab is where it kind of all started, and certainly I learned a lot just from having this series to go off of, and editing and adding music and doing all the basic things.
Yeah, because like I mean, with the finale, I could have added in like when I was editing the finale of Minecraft Lab, I was like, you know what, I should have done like scenes where it sort of like pans in from the house and then like looks over to the wedding set and then go to the wedding scene.
Yeah.
And do stuff like that. But of course, by that time, we had already recorded the whole Minecraft Lab, and we then said that we was going to put it out this Sunday, and I was like, I think I can work with it, you know?
Yeah.
It's like it's a learning step, you know. Like next season, like I could add in panning views, like if it's a very like serious moment. Just like I think I did with the later episodes of Yandere, I added in panning views.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, of course, I also then, as well, had learned from when I did the, I think it was episode 8 of Yandere Season 1, where I dimmed the scene when the lights went out, because, of course, we couldn't get rid of the lights in the school. So I actually had to dim the scene, and if you look at the other people's perspectives, like Pink's,
Yeah.
she left it so it was still light, even though we want it to be dark.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, I took that from there into this episode, which is where, of course, I made the whole scene red for when you could see the brain was controlling me.
Mm-hmm. Little effects like that. So yes, we're learning, we're improving still. There's a lot of things still to develop. But the plan right now, the big thing is just Ryan and I need to sit down and like have a full-fledged conversation about what we want to do with Minecraft Lab, where we want to go with it, if there are any other characters we want to introduce. And then just kind of, again, compile some of those ideas of experiments that we got from you guys, from some of our friends about how we can do it. Maybe even plan ahead a season and just block it out and then record episodes as we have time. Because obviously I have a full-time job now, which makes things a little bit trickier in terms of recording. And Rhino spends a lot of time with his family now that he's home. So it's just a matter of planning things out and all that. But I guess like maybe kind of to continue forward, because I'm not planning to stream for quite as long today. Just because of the premiere, and I'm feeling also very tired, which is a shame. And we have a birthday party that we're going to be attending to virtually once this stream is over. So it's important.
You know, social distancing though.
Yes, so it's important that we don't spend too long. But I just want to ask you guys, what sorts of questions for those of you who watched Minecraft Lab, and Sylvie and Zoom, obviously, you're welcome to ask questions too, but like what are things that you wish you knew? Like what are things, like if they're spoilers I won't say them, but like what are things that you have questions about our series, about some of the things that happened, if you have anything, like what were your thoughts and opinions and questions?
I know everything about the series, so I don't have any questions.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember everything about the series, Mr. Zoomy Boy?
I don't remember everything. I just know everything.
Yeah, also to affirm Sylvie's point, Ash, if your sister was kidnapped, I think you should probably not be on the stream right now, if that's if that's something that is going on. You're welcome to be here, I guess, but just I think that should take precedence over this by a lot. So yeah, and if that's the case, I'm terribly sorry to hear that your sister is kidnapped. I wish there was something I could do. Hopefully everything gets resolved soon. But yeah.
How Rhino died. I think he means from like, you know, season 1, where I technically did. You could say that I technically died, but I didn't. Like, of course, because of the way I was made, it sort of helped me survive. Like about 2 tons of TNT right in my face.
Yeah, how Dragon
Rhino died. Yeah, of course, like, that could be, like, of course, the way that I've said it was that, of course, I was leader of the dragons, like a dragon lord. But, of course, I was slain by humans. But of course, Rhino now doesn't remember any of that. Because of course, when he was found by Kano with the head, there was no brain.
No
So
brain.
he has no memory of like his past state.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, again, that could be like something fun, you know, find out Rhino's past and where he came to be.
Yes.
I mean, of course, Kano knows everything about his past because he's a robot. He should.
Mm-hmm. I think he
Will the Star Wars roleplay ever get continued? I don't think it will.
Yeah,
And it's most of the fact that like we relied on certain people to like voice act, but of course like we've asked them and given them like voice lines, but of course some of them haven't returned with voice lines. And because it's gone on for so long, where it's been on hiatus for so long, I feel like it's been too long for it to continue and have that interest.
Yeah, or at least to continue in that way. I certainly wouldn't be opposed to doing another Star Wars series with similar types of characters. But I think it was too ambitious of a project. There were a lot of people involved, which is on my bad. I wanted to create this huge conglomerate type series, and I was really motivated, and then it just took a long time to do. And like we said, once the Full Friends kind of dissipated, it was hard to get lines from some of our friends, and it was like, okay, I don't want to bother them and create busyness.
Yeah, it's a bit like Yandere, in terms of like it being a big series, but it never sort of had the whereas Yandere we could rely on the voice actors and like had the commitment there. The Star Wars series just didn't sort of have that.
Mm-hmm.
What's Kano's last name? And if it's Kanoka, what's his first name?
That's the question.
Doctor.
No, Kanoka actually has no last name. He technically has, his mother and father, but his name is only Kanoka. And it's one of those strange things where it's kind of like, because again, there's this idea that yes, Kano went to school, he was educated as a robot, like he's smart and knowledgeable, but at the same time, he's still a robot, and so there's a lot of elements to him that are different than other people.
Imagine that in school. You just go, Mr. Sparks? Here. Wait. Mr. Kanoka, where's your last name?
It's just Kanoka.
But everyone has a last name.
I don't have a last name.
Well, you should. You have parents, don't you?
Yes.
Then you should have a last name.
Well, they're not my biological parents.
But you still should have a last name.
Well, I don't.
Okay, I'll call you, Kanoka Francine.
No, not Kanoka Francine.
Francine.
Oh, goodness gracious. Flashback episode of Kano in school? No. No. That'll be what we'll do. Rhino will split off and do a fantasy series about all the cool adventures he had as a dragon. And then I just go back to, like, college drama series where it's just me in school. And like, oh my god, Becky, look at her. Look at her face.
Or maybe that's why Kano doesn't have much memory of his school. Maybe he was Yandere Kano.
No. With life and fruit right now, I'm currently eating some fruit snacks because I was feeling a little peckish. But we will see. It's very unlikely that I don't think. No, we're not doing a college series with me. That would be the most ridiculous thing in the whole world. I swear.
Trying to see Kano act like he's in college.
The thing is, I am in college. That's the problem.
Hi, I'm Kanoka, and I'm a robot.
Just me without my lab coat. Pure.
They'll just be like, cool, and then he just goes to a new person. Hi, I'm Kanoka. I'm a robot.
Wow. You see, we didn't have a childhood before this. Kano grew up like any other boy. Think of it like FNAF books, but better.
He grew up like any other boy, apart from the fact that he's always just been the exact same size.
Or maybe I got upgrades over time. Maybe my
It used to be
parents.
like the parents like, he's born. Okay, son, what's the square root of 64? 8.
No. I think if it's more like I think Kanoka has like adaptive technology because his body parts aren't like easily replaced. Like he grows and moves along and can shift. What was your question, Drifty? Apologies if I missed it. Oh, I could find it. Oh yeah,
Speaking
no,
of-
I always look at stuff like that, and if it's in the Discord, I'll read it.
Oh yeah, CJ just said, speaking of RP, Kanoka, have you ever considered joining the RP server?
Oh, the one that I think, is this one you've talked about before?
Yeah, it's the one with Kay and my bestie Chloe.
Yeah. So those things are like, it's interesting. I just don't know how much I would take part in it is the problem. 'Cause I'm always so busy.
Kanoka's childhood is the plot of Robots movie.
Wow. Wow. I hope he's better than that. Just saying. But yeah. FT. Oh, so Mia, you asked if we're going to be doing any more nurseries. It's hard. Again, I think part of it is just this idea too that some people used to do recordings with. We just don't do as many things with them anymore. Just because we had a big long time where Rhino and I were both really busy. And I'm sure they'd be willing and happy to do stuff with us, but again, it's just a matter of getting that content made, recording it. And after Yandere, we got into such a mode where we got used to the idea of doing a scripted series type roleplay. That the one-offs in some ways can be kind of tricky to do because they require so much more planning and editing because it's just a one-off.
I mean, of course, like we can do like one-off like murder mysteries, like we used to do with Gizzy, but with different people, or do it like what we used to do on Hypixel, where we would have me as a different personality.
Yeah.
Kind of actually an alien that lost his memory in a crash.
Wow. I guess that's true. I appreciate that, CJ.
Will Kano become a Transformer?
No.
I don't know.
No.
No, because like he's not that superior in technology. Like, look at him.
Wow. Wow.
It's like you got the supercomputer
Mm-hmm.
and you're a TI-82.
Wow, Rhino, that's a big diss right there. No, I guess, yeah, I feel like I'm saying all these things over and over and over again. So yeah, I think in some ways what this is telling me is really what needs to happen is we just need to kind of get back into the rhythm with recording with people again. Like connect with our friends, see who would be interested in helping us out with series. And then, because even like Gizzy, like he has a recurring recording date where he just says to people, hey, I'm recording at this time, let's do it. Maybe we just need to get more in the habit of doing that. Like we just set up a recording day where we know we always record stuff, and then we just plan to have people there at all times. And we just get together.
Can Kirino create Pokemon in his lab?
I wish.
See, like that would be hard because then of course we'd have to add in the Pokemon Pixelmon mod, which of course
CFA.
a Pixelmon mod is known for being non-cooperative with some mods and also can cause lag when there's like too much Pokemon.
Yeah.
And if we added a Pixelmon mod, you just see Pixelmon everywhere rather than just like having Kano create one.
Exactly. It also replaces mobs to some extent
Yeah.
too. If people in Pokemon skins, that also could work too.
Kano's the person that slayed Rhino but got reserved in a robot.
Wow. That's a good theory right there. Gotta say.
No, you have people in Pokemon skins. Again, we tried that. Like, of course, we had the me as a Pikachu.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing for me is that it doesn't have that realism. Like when you look at mods like Pixelmon, you're like, wow, these models look so amazing. But when you put someone in a skin like that, it's like, it just doesn't have that. I don't know, sort of like it's hard to explain. It's sort of like you have that you want the quality of the video to be great, but of course when you want someone to have a skin of a Pokemon, it's like ugh.
Yeah, it just looks weird. Unless you could like if you could get a player model that looked good, you could possibly make it work. But it's just tricky
Yeah,
to do.
Yeah, Drifty. I've done 2 videos where I've been a Pikachu. One
for
was
Brian.
the one. Yeah, one was the Detective Pikachu, and then one was the Master Ball Thief.
Yes. Because that was when we were trying to do that the idea of having a murder mystery, but it was more like one person was guilty of something and we had to figure out who it was.
Which was kind of
like the Clue style murder mysteries. That was fun. See, and that's something I think we definitely would like to do more again too. Of is the idea of like the reverse. I think we called them reverse murder mysteries, didn't we?
I can't.
Where we already knew what
I can't remember if we did.
we used to do something like that too for a few episodes. So we can possibly do something like that again too. Is Camp Secret Professor Oak? It would not surprise me. And no worries, Katie. And actually, what I might do, it's hard again because we're sitting here. I might just move us to Jackbox for a quick game before we end the stream because I'm not sure if we have a lot of other questions to answer, honestly. But this was just more like a means to talk about Minecraft Lab. The fact that Season 2 is over now, which means we can finally move on to...
so you can stop pestering me.
Yes, we can move on to Season 3. Hopefully have some ideas coming up, which will be good.
Hey, Rhino, we're Season 3.
Shut up.
Wow.
I'm not starting that.
Hey, Rhino.
He's starting that.
Yes.
It's his turn.
Oh, cool. Well, then here. I'm going to send this table. Rhino, you entertain the public while I quickly set up Jackbox, and we'll play one game of Jackbox for the end of the stream.
Hey, Rhino, we're Season 3.
Is this entertaining?
I don't know. We'll find out. You have to
Rhino,
tell me.
we're Season 3. We're Season 2 of Yandere High School.
We have Season 2 of Yandere High School.
Oh wait, I just realized.
Wait, do we? Oh, wait, we're Season 3.
I just realized that me trying to entertain by crouching constantly on the table doesn't work because of course you were clicked off Minecraft.
Yes. Oh, I see. Did it not show? That's funny.
No, because once you click off the application, it sort of stops the application itself.
Of course. Oh, froze it. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Of course. Well, here. Okay.
Oh no, we're not going to end the stream yet, Katie, but we are soon because at 10 o'clock we've got a Minecraft birthday
At
party
10
to attend to.
So
You know,
here, we're switching gears. That's all we're doing.
10 o'clock British time.
Yes. So
Wait.
cool.
Casually says that's
I found that
2
interesting
o'clock
fact
my
yesterday.
time.
Oh, you did?
Did you know that Britain was actually the country that made time zones?
Oh, interesting. No, I did not know that.
We did it for like work hours and then of course trains because they wanted trains to because they didn't want trains to be at the same location at like the same exact time.
Gotcha.
So of course people sneakily back in the 1800s before the 1900s
Hey,
when
Rhino,
we
where's
invented
season
time
3?
zones.
We're at Season 3. Also, hey, Tay. So we're just switching over to Jackbox for a quick game, because we'll be ending the stream after that. But, this is something I haven't said, but we do have a surprise for the end of the stream that you all want to make sure you hang out for, because it's going to be...
I think we should do Survive the Internet.
You want to do Survive the Internet?
There's a surprise? Wow.
It's a good time game. It's not too long, not too short.
Just
I
right.
approve. Yeah, Rhino, where's Season 3? Where's Season 3, Rhino? Where's Season 3?
We're Season 3.
Pestering
Rhino.
me.
Where's Season 3?
What
Yeah,
happened to the 7 Stories Club?
That died, sadly.
It died.
We still love
had
them
a-
all dearly, and we still talk with them occasionally. But yeah, everyone's just off on their own thing now. Like Maddie's living her own life, doing online college stuff. Ray has a full-time job now. She just graduated from college herself. Then you've got Lauren, who's
April.
living.
April is recently been doing videos with Danny again,
Which is really cool.
and she recently also gained 10k subs. So,
Yeah,
you know.
so she's rocking it over there. I love my daughter. She's the best. And I'm glad she's
Hey, she's my
remained so
daughter.
motivated. She's my daughter. She's both our
No, she's
daughters
my
because we're
daughter.
both her parents. Also, the code is ZODE. ZODE.
I'm not even
What happened to the Fool Friend? We should bring back the Fool Friends.
We sometimes bring back the full friends, but of course that's only for Clue.
Yes, precisely.
Would there be a
No,
Clue
we're
season?
talking OG Fool Friend.
The OG
Gosh.
Full Friends.
Whether there be a Clue season 4, we don't know. You know.
Kano, what happened
It
to
dep-
Chad? What do you mean? Who's Chad? Who's Chad?
Chad is not a Fool Friend. Thank you very much. The OG Fool Friends we have.
Oh, I think he's
We're
talking about.
get-
I think they're talking about OMG Chad.
Oh, OMG Chad. He was never officially a full friend. He was just hanging out. He was a person to join in.
The Fool Friends died back last year. I miss the Fool Friends.
Yes.
Oh my god! Why has someone put season 3 episode 1 as their name? But yeah, as well, I think it was today. The first episode of Minecraft Lab had reached over 9K views. Second video to do that. But it won't be the last because there's still another video that's literally right below 9K views as well.
Yeah.
Although, randomly, since lockdown began, there's been a video that has been gaining a lot of views.
Yes.
Like 1.5k views a month compared to the other videos. And I'm like, the other videos get like 400 views a month. But that's been getting like 1.5k. And I'm like, why is that single video getting so much attention?
Precisely. But
And it's the Drama Club. The Yandere Drama Club. And I'm like, what?
you made it in time, Tyler. Cool. Let's see. We still have room for one more person.
Oh, of course it's Luna. Of course it's Luna. Had to be Luna, didn't it?
Yes. Are either of you planning to join in, Sylvie or Zoomy Boy?
I'm actually not planning on joining in. I'm working on a bunch of things behind the scenes as we speak.
And Drifty just joined, so we've got a full party actually. So, you guys are welcome to join the audience after a few blocks.
I've also just checked. 5 months. I've also just checked. I'm 5 weeks away from turning 22.
Ew.
Impressive.
Because of course my birthday happens on a Sunday. So that means.
Brandon, can you just be quiet?
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, it's because, my birthday is in about a month too. So I don't want to hear it.
Old man.
Big old man. Oh yeah, so Drifty, for if you've never played this game before, basically the concept is that you have a prompt that's given to you, answer a prompt that's given to you, and then you're given someone else's answer to their prompt, and you have to make them look foolish.
Like, not foolish, but like sort of like you can either put. It either says you have to do a title for this said comment, or you have to make a comment for this said title.
Also,
Until the final round when you.
Matt, you're so cool, Matt. We miss you, Matt. You're amazing. Thank you for watching the episode. We're glad you enjoyed it, dude.
Okay, you're getting a prompt on your device. Don't overthink your response.
That's crazy. You're gonna be 20 in August, CJ. Man. Matt, for those of you who don't know, is the OG Robot Rhino, and a good friend of ours from old days.
Yup.
Yes, but he no longer vacates the role of Robot Rhino because he's not around when
He's so busy.
record.
He's so busy now.
He's a busy boy.
Yes. Put a pretty dark answer. Luna. As long as it's appropriate, that's the important part.
If it's not appropriate, we kick you.
Ban
player's
you.
comment has been sent to your device. Twist
Wow, whoever put this, they're mean to me.
When do you guys stream on
When
YouTube?
aren't we mean?
Typically we stream at 2 o'clock CST, Central Standard Time, on Sundays, which is also 8 o'clock PM UK time. And between
Who's
those
the
different
bird?
time zones, there are a few different ones. But yeah, that's typically when we stream on YouTube, is weekly on Sundays. Da 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 da. I forgot who was the OG Mr. Bat. I don't know. That's a great question, actually.
I'm trying to think.
I'm sure Tekko probably played it a few times, too. You get a pen and paper and write that down. It's pretty consistent at the same time, generally speaking.
It's too late now.
Gosh darn it. No one, not on my Christian Minecraft server. Sounds like a cool guy. Nah. Or nah, sounds like a cool guy. You're a twat. Donald Trump makes a fundraising campaign for Google. Disgusting. Do that at home as a response to, let's help the local IHOP make more pancakes.
I think the first two didn't
Let's go to
understand that
IHOP.
it was a title.
A slave. Slaves are bad. Slaves are bad? A slave. Then, dating coworkers. I don't know. I don't date coworkers.
Don't date your coworkers.
Even though they're nah. Would you rather have 3 arms or 3 eyes? Nah.
I don't think people. I think some people misunderstood that we're supposed to be making like a title, and they.
My mom just died. Let's support charity. Funny.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
Who looks the most ridiculous here? Place your
I
vote
think I know
now.
which one won that one for me.
Why did you have to do that?
Funny.
You should play Jackbox on your computer more often. I know that's what I do, and it really does help.
I will say, once the like the votes have been casted in, have the votes been casted in yet? Oh.
No, not yet. Now they have.
Here's what people think.
Okay, I got the response, "You're a twat," and I was like, "Wow, wow, why did you call me a twat for?"
Oh, wow. Let's do
What does that
one.
mean?
Some pity points.
I know, what does that even
Should I need a
mean?
motion?
Remember how Malian
Let's
describe
find
you? Well, my parents say slave. Oh, man.
I think Drifty's in the lead. Yeah, Drifty's in the lead because he got 50 points.
Impressive.
Social media site.
You get 40 points for pity points. That's what you get.
Okay,
Round
quick
two.
side note.
Prompt is being sent.
Something really funny
Please
that has been happening over the past week.
Okay.
There we have the Snapchat group chat. Also, Rhino, hey, you should open up your Snapchat more often.
I don't.
Just saying, because you're in this group too. Anyway, but it's a really old group chat that was around like years ago.
Mm-hmm.
In this entire group chat, someone said then I said the letter A, and then everybody else has just been saying H, and it's only been H.
Oh god.
Well, now that you
Like,
said
I'm
that,
not
if
kidding.
Rhino opens up his Snapchat, he's gonna change that.
If he does, we'll just remove him.
Wow.
I don't even have Snapchat on my phone anymore.
That's what you're working with. Do
Let's
your
just say
worst.
not on my... Yeah. I figured, but it was still really funny.
Yeah, no, because we have like Quimmy, Ultra, Cuppy, Rhino, Gracie, Tom, Morty, we have Paul in here, we have Sky, we have Tori. You know, all the OGs.
Yes. Do-do-do. There we go.
I think I did a good answer for mine one.
You think
I
I'd
think
learn
about
my
mine
lesson,
too.
But yet, here we are again.
Let's see what people say. I love it. It's a great holiday. Hashtag quarantine. That's a pretty good one. You can still join the audience if you want to, Katie. I admire the moody attitude. Hashtag anti-vax. Oh. I'm getting real serious here. They are awesome. Hashtag love the spell check police. Oh, because they say awesome. Very, very, very rude. Hashtag Rhino where is season 3?
Oh god.
Never had it. Hashtag gross. Oh, is this on the Minecraft server, Luna? I'll have to go check it out. This is why I live on a boat. Hashtag question mark? I do not like dogs, they scare me. Hashtag yes you dingus. What?
What?
What? That makes no sense.
What?
OMG pickles are the best. Hashtag mac and cheese. Hashtag loving it.
Oh, ooh, hang on, real quick. Okay, well, this is a major sound warning, so Kanoka, lower me down.
Vote or
Okay, give me a second. Okay, you've been lowered down.
Alrighty, there we go. That's it.
Okay. Don't forget to put your votes in.
Let's see who got the points.
Why can't was the most funny ones? Oh, there's a tie between Solo and between CJ and Rhino.
I'm sorry, whoever put owls, because I had to.
Let's find out.
I just had to. I'm sorry.
Ooh, Rhino's in the lead now.
Let's keep this
Rocking
freight
that
train
420.
moving. Go to e-commerce.
420 blaze it.
Online store.
Check out
Alright,
this new
answer
prompt.
those prompts, everyone.
I'm not your dad.
La 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 la.
I think my answer I just put there has given someone a very great prop that they can use.
We'll find out what happens. Rhino, you going
Yeah,
down.
I'm sorry, whoever the birthday queen is. I had to. I saw a awesome, and I was like, yes, just put hashtag love the spell police.
Yes. All the votes, get them in. Or get your answers in anyway.
There goes my dogs. I don't know what to put.
That is a predicament now, isn't it? We're the last one we're waiting for right now.
Ugh.
Rhino, you type too loud. Stop it.
Where's your answer, Rhino? Where's your answer, Rhino?
Where's your answer, Rhino? Just like we're season 3 of Minecraft Lab, Rhino.
Quiet.
I feel like this is becoming a
Are you kidding? Rhino is a meme.
true.
Rhino is always a meme. Rhino season 3. It's old yet reliable.
Eh.
I'm disappointed that mine didn't have a
Rhino
rainbow.
season 3.
They smell like happiness. Well, if you say so. More power. More water.
I don't think that's a what? How's that a product?
Tired of
Well,
picking
if you
your
say
nose?
so.
Get rid of your boogers for good with this nose cleaner. The best green food ever. Bread in a can. Sort and sour. The antifreeze. Get your own antifreezer. It was too big. I was dying because it was so hot. Robot Rhino. Annoying, miserable. Ah! The good ones.
All right, let's get those votes in.
I missed the first one, which of course was my own.
You really did. You read everyone else, but
Yes,
you're
because I was
the one
distracted. I was checking on something. You ever do that sometimes?
I think that this next round is the last round where it's the pictures.
Oh, nice. Middle school 1. Yay. Don't know who did that, though. Oh, that was CJ. CJ rocking it. Alright, you're going to have a hard time winning this one. Oopsie, honey pie. Thank you for joining the stream for a bit. Hope you have a good rest of your day. So CJ's in the lead with Drifty and Rhino close behind.
And our
By
last
300 point
upgrade
difference.
we had,
Yeah, but the score can change with this last round.
Yes, this is
double
the big
this
round.
So try not to screw this up.
It's the picture round.
Wait,
Okay, I hope you have one last opinion in you.
Yeah, because see, points are worth double.
right?
You're on this game, nice. Being an audience member means that you have votes, and so the votes make a big difference in how the game plays.
I must be hearing.
What?
I thought I heard Rhino
Last round,
say
so don't
something
hold anything back.
that he should.
Do.
We'll tell you in there.
Okay.
There you go.
Ouch. Everything hurts. Go support your local Target stores, gamers.
True, that's how I won last time. Hi, I'm a really big fan. I'm glad I joined. Hey, AB Willer. Or Wilbur, sorry. Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. We're glad you're here. Good job for winning, D.
I didn't say that, Sylvie. I said this was the picture round.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I thought I heard you say that.
Oh my god, that's funny.
So I'm like,
Oh.
well, did I hear what I think I heard?
Oh,
It all comes down
I
to this.
see. Persistent to quarantine partner with Rhino, Gizzy, and friends. Quarantine. Or quarantine. I'm going on
That's
vacation and nothing can stop me.
I mean, that's a bit difficult because I'm not in America.
True. This is what happens when people forget to social distance. Football makes a comeback. Me just chilling with my green screen. This is too pretty for Rhino's forced wedding. Needs more skeletons. This cat was in my backyard and now it poops on me and sings songs like I am a cute cat. When you write a scroll but mom says it's dinner time.
Oh,
There's noodle in the ground.
there's been some good ones this round.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad I'm here. I'm a good fan. I watched the whole series. You did think, oh, awesome. So is that Yandere, I'm assuming, or is that Clue? Because there are two that we don't think.
There's been 3 good ones, I would say. Like, 3 very funny ones.
There's some really ones like I really like. It's hard. There's like 4 that I enjoyed.
Like, the 3 that I enjoyed
Oh, so you
are
watched
literally,
Clue.
like,
Nice.
right next... The 3 that I liked are the ones, like, right next to each other.
Yes. It's crazy. This was a good round. I'm curious to see who will win. But yeah, no, Clue Season 3 was a really fun one. Or actually, well, all the clues, technically. But Clue Season 3 was the one with the wedding.
Where's Clue Season 4?
There probably won't be one unless Kizzy decides to do it. Not gonna lie, the green screen was something I do. Yes.
Clue season 3 is the only
I'm
one
gonna tag
Kano didn't
Gizzy
die.
moderate.
Yes.
It all comes down to this.
I didn't get any points. That
Oh.
part.
Wow.
Oh.
So CJ won
GG, CJ.
the lead of over 400 points.
I dropped down to 5th
Winner
from 3rd.
is? Yeah, sure. Let's call it that.
You still beat me right now.
But no one chose my one where I put the forced wedding.
It was a good one. I think just CJ's was so much more fun.
Yeah.
So
The
you only
third,
got one vote.
Nicely done. Good job, people. I got the most pity points. People burned me the most. That's fair. Okay.
If you beat me, you also beat Kano.
Yes. So now it's time for some fun. All right, everyone. So, you know how I was talking about how Ren and I still aren't really sure what we want to do with our features and on the channel and stuff. We're still trying to work some things out. Well, we have a little surprise for you. And you're not going to see anything on the screen for a second because I need to quickly publish something. But what we're going to do is we're going to release something new out for all y'all.
Oh no, something new.
So
I
if
know
you check the
something new.
channel, I'm setting it as an instant premiere. I'm just going to watch it on my screen. You guys are welcome to go to the actual thing and watch it there too. Because then we can get the views on it, which is appreciated.
Ooh.
I
need
think I
the
know what's
viewers.
going on.
But yeah, we have a special thing, and we'll quickly comment it at the end. We have an instant thing to reveal. Let's see, it's right here. Should be. Premiere will be getting shortly. Look at this, fam. Look at this. Well, actually, you can't see it because it's not in the thing yet, but you'll see it in a second. Go here. Go to. Where is it? Come on. Where are you, internet? I know you're there. Oh, here you are. Ta-da! Show me the money.
When they can't.
They can't see it. It's not there. Oh, wait, that's because it's closed. There we go. Now they can see it. Transform. We're going to center, fit to screen. Look, everyone. You can have the double effect. Look at this. Okay, so I've not seen any of these. Time for premiere, everyone. So as we're letting this premiere go, I'll quickly explain what's happening here. So this right here is a new series that Ryan and I've been working on for a little while now, but we just kept forgetting to get going with it, and we finally completed the intro for it. So we decided to create this trailer to premiere it. So yeah,
I've seen this trailer already.
it's very possible you have,
Same.
because we did April's watching. April, hi April. We be streaming and premiering at the same time because we're pros. But you guys should totally what you do is you pull them both up. So you pull this up, get the views on that, and you can watch with us so you can hear what we're saying. You can do both at the same time, and now you're seeing this. It's Inception. Okay, there we go. Now you should see the proper thing. I can't do anything else with this screen, otherwise you'll see the other screen too. You can tell by my proper grammar.
Wow. Calling my grammar not proper.
Yes,
Shame
Oh,
on
yeah.
you.
Okay, everyone would agree, especially Tom.
very true. But April's here. That means she saw it and she's like, "Oh my goodness, I must be here." This is very exciting. You guys can watch this too. All right, everyone. It's coming. I'll full screen it in a moment and see if that does it. I think, or actually, no, I'll do it in theater mode because I don't know if it'll mess it up if I do it a different way. Everyone, let's watch this together. Everyone, be quiet. Watch it together.
I just like how it says Dr. Kanoka as Kanoka.
I mean, yes,
Right.
yes,
Rhinodragon as Rhinodragon.
yes.
It's like, I would hope so.
It's indeed true. Here, let me quickly put something on the screen so that you guys aren't just looking at darkness. We will we'll pull up a picture of one
That
of our...
that was my original point I had with it when I first saw it a couple days ago.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, Dr. Kanoka as Kanoka.
Here, I'll have this image for us all to watch together.
And Rhinodragon is Rhino.
Yeah, it's like, wow, I would have never known that Rhinodragon plays Rhino.
There we
Of
go.
course.
Just a good little picture to end on with our stream. But
Huge.
this is the true Rhino, everyone. Don't you worry. It's
That's because
normal.
he's so chubby.
Exactly.
I'm not chubby.
Yes, you are.
Yes.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Yes,
It's
you
okay.
are.
It's okay to admit it, Rhino. We know you are.
I'm not chubby.
You're chubby because I say you are.
Indeed.
It doesn't mean that I'm chubby.
Yes, you are.
I'm not.
You are.
Definitely chubby.
Yes. But yes, so this will be our new series that we're going to be hopefully running and getting going soon. But yeah. Oh, I drew this image. This was me. I feel very proud of it.
I'm not proud of it.
It's
I'm
Chubby
just not
Boo
proud of
Rhino, like it the best.
It's
But yeah.
a work of art.
But our new series is going to be called Video Game Mystery. The premise of it is that our two main characters, Kanoka and Rhino, find themselves involved in a big mystery, and it has to do with a video game. And yeah, I won't spoil too much because it's going to take some time. We've got the first few episodes already recorded. I just need to finish edit. Yeah, I just need to finish editing the first episode, and Rhino and I are going to continue to start recording more episodes, and starting to ask our friends to do some voicing in that. And once we have all those things down and nailed, then I'll be able to have a full episode out for you guys soon, probably in the next few weeks of that new series. So yeah, so it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Hope you guys can look forward to it too. Yeah. That's about it. Anything else you guys want to conclude on, since we're, saying farewell to Minecraft Lab Season 2 and moving forward to Season 3 potentially, and also to Video Game Mystery?
Clue Season 4, where is it?
It's probably not happening, Zoom.
Unless Gizzy
I
decides he
tagged
wants to do
Gizzy
it.
about it.
Because you already told us. It's probably not happening. But cool. But yeah, as for, like I said, when it's coming, it'll probably be a few weeks from now. I don't have a specific date for it yet, because I just need to edit the last bits of it still. But I want to get the trailer out to hype you guys up and be like, yeah, it's going to be coming soon. And I have full plans to get this out soon enough. And yes, Abby, I have met Pink in person.
I mean, as well with the video game mystery series, we might have some people coming in like voice characters.
Mm-hmm.
We have like plans on adding people, so you might recognize some voices.
Yes, and others you might not, but we'll find out when that happens. So shall we?
Ooh, what a bombshell that Gizzy Gaza just actually dropped.
When is Minecraft Season 3? That is another thing that we do not know. Like I said, we're putting some conclusions to some of these without having any clear idea of when they will be happening. But trust that we're working on it. We're working to improve our work ethics so we can get more content out to you guys. But in the meantime, feel free to support all people who are currently posting daily content, like our friend Pink, like our friend April. All of them have stuff that they're posting out there, and it's all really good stuff. Or Brian, or Ryan, or lots of fun people. So, yeah. With that, I think we'll end the stream, because Ryan and I have a birthday party to go to virtually. And then, yeah. But thank you guys so much for watching our stream, watching our 2 premieres for the day. And, yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday, and we'll see ya next week. Bye!
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye!
Goodbye.